All right, y'all ready? I'm here. Do this first live. Jump in, see if I can figure out how to work all this stuff and stay up somewhat with the chat, so Vicky don't give me too hard of a time. Scott was the first one in last night, about 9 something. Then Linda was behind him with Danny right behind him. We got Zach coming in. And then Vicky, I don't know if she's playing pickleball in between or if she's actually watching. Got Carnival Cruise Addicts, y'all are in. Glad to see y'all. Thanks for coming. Let's see, everybody talking. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little early. I figured I'd leave the shirt on to start with, see how things go. I don't want to spoil it right off at the get-go. So, got to keep it interesting a little bit. Linda's coming in saying, hey. Let's see, get down here. Everybody saying hello. Trying to figure all this out. Yeah, that's one thing, trying to figure it all out while you're doing it. Yeah, but hey, the only way you can do it is jump into the deep end. See. Oh, stop playing pickleball. I appreciate it. I swear. Well, at least to give somebody else a chance to win. You win all the time, get all the gold medals and everything else. So just tell you a little bit about what, I've been thinking about doing this for a little while. Coming on here, I've been watching everybody. I've been staying in the shallow end of the pool for a while, just watching. And I kept thinking about, it's time to step up, time to get in. Then I started looking at times, when could I do it? It's not interfering with somebody else. Didn't want to, try to get in that somebody I would normally be watching in that time frame. So I've been looking and, just look like, this time on a Tuesday night, really won't a lot going on. So I said, well, we'll give it a shot and see. So we'll jump into the deep end and give it a try. I've had a channel for a little while, but fairly new with actually doing anything with it other than just posting a few videos here and there. So we'll see. And another thing, we're going, I plan on talking about cruising a little bit because that's what we all do. And then a big thing is just, hanging out because I know going into all y'all's channels and other people's channels where, it's more of a social event than just sitting around talking about cruises or whatever we're talking about. And I want to throw in another little thing. I had been thinking about it, trying to learn how to do the lives, how to do a YouTube channel. What's the best way to do things? And I said, well, maybe somebody needs to start bringing that stuff up on the channel. Scott's had a few things, done a few shows with little things in here, which have been great information. Some of the other people have too. But I thought about, well, I almost use mine as an example and other people, and just start out from the bottom all the way to almost to the top as far as you can go. And just see, have guests come on and talk about specific things about what it takes to start a YouTube channel, about vlogging, what it takes to, upload vlogs, put vlogs in, doing lives, what it takes to do live streams, kind of the software you need, the equipment you need. I know all of us wind up buying a lot of equipment right out to start with, a lot of cameras and stuff that you don't need. most time, 98% of the time, you use your camera. You always got it. It's easy, so that's what you use. But just starting from that kind of stuff, and I wanted to throw that out there and see what some of y'all thought, and if you thought that would be something that would be interesting, start having guests come on that are brand new to YouTube. Like me, less than 100 or less than 100, less than 200 subscribers, no subscribers, and have people at different levels all the way up to some of y'all mega stars out there that and just as a new person, a lot of times you can be a little intimidated with asking somebody, hey, how do you do this, or what starts that, which nobody in this family here is like that. I know anybody ask any questions, you're gonna try the best you can to help them out. But some people that are brand new getting into it, they don't know anybody. They had never seen anybody. So, you think about when you started watching stuff on YouTube, or myself, we watch some of the bigger ones that's got, tens and 20,000s of subscribers. You got two. You're not going to sit up there and start talking to them and asking them a lot of questions. But if we have people of all different levels coming up here and helping each other and giving ideas and tips and tricks, maybe it'll help each other. Maybe everybody will learn something from it. But I just want to throw that out, see, what y'all thought, kind of idea how that would go on some things. All right. Okay, Vicky, I'm gonna try to catch up with the chat here. Let's see where we can go here. Oh, I'm almost at 200, 3 away. Come on. All right, we can get 3 more from somewhere. We get 3 more and be there. Everybody saying hey. Everybody telling each other hey. Everybody always loves to talk to each other. We're always chatting with each other. Oh, I'm on the big screen. Watching on the big TV. Oh yeah. Do the collabs and just help each other out, and we'll all learn from it and grow. And that's what we all want to do, is grow, and besides cruising, of course. Let's see. Hey, Shannon. Oh yeah, don't worry, Jeremy. I was playing around a little bit with Nightbot a while ago, and I said, I know who I'm going to be calling, trying to get this stuff straight. Definitely going to ask you to help out with some of that stuff and help teach everybody else on little things, how to get that set up and going and get it to do stuff. I don't know, maybe it says, it might take up to 5 minutes. We're 9 minutes in, and I ain't seen nothing yet from it, so we'll see. It might work, it might not. We'll get it figured out though. Let's see here. Ooh, Scotty J. Whoop whoop. Scotty, I don't know if you were there this morning, but I think it was in Vicky's show. I said that was going to be our secret call on the cruise in 27. Where everybody just walk around and walk in somewhere and go whoop whoop. Then if you hear it, you got an answer. That'll be a little secret call. Of course, if you're running up and down the hall at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you run by, I may not answer you. Doop, doop, doop. Right. Oh yes, everybody supporting each other. It's just this group's amazing. I think that's why everybody's keeps growing and keeps gaining, because it's once you get in, it's just like family. It's definitely a community, but it's more like a family. They're saying hey to Scotty. Oh, Danny's in. Hey Danny, thanks for coming. And y'all can see Danny was already a moderator. I don't think you can have a channel if you don't have Danny as your moderator. What do y'all think? You kind of got to have that. Let's see. See if I can figure out how to. No, let's see. I made Danny in when I was in my Facebook page. I don't see how to make somebody a moderator once I'm in StreamYard. So we'll have to figure that out. Or somebody can tell me. Oh, hey, Nightbot's working. Look there. Evidently, I got something right. Let's see. Danny saying, hey, Zach. Everybody's still talking. All right. I'll send that to you. Let's see. Can I do it this way? No. Get back. Let's see. Sherman Audience gets easier each time you do it. I'm so happy you jumped in. Hey, well, you won't never get there until you start. You know, it's like I tell the bartenders on the cruise when they look at me at 9:30 in the morning when I get a drink. You can't drink all day if you don't get started. So that's why I decided we just jump into the deep end and give it a go. Yeah, see what happens if it works or it don't. You know, but you don't ever know until you try. Let's see here. Nope. Has that got another one? Not another subscriber? What's my number for Nightbot? I didn't know Nightbot had a number. I don't know. Tell me how to find that out. Let's see. Yeah, you have to tell me about the. Oh, BCD's here. Hey, what's up, Lee? Glad to see you make it. Lee will be going on a cruise with us next year in February. I worked with him for, I ain't even gonna say how long I worked with him, but I just retired in January, and he's still hanging around a little bit longer, but he's gonna be shortly there behind. So. Might as well drink while you sit there. Well, I just got through eating, so I can't drink a whole lot, but I do have some water here, so do have some water. Hashtag. All right, Liz, give me a little bit more than hashtag. Like, let me look. Let's see. I don't know. I looked on the dashboard and I don't see any hashtag. I mean, it's got CNS Travel. I don't know if that's it or not. Well, I was trying to find out where that was. I can see dashboard, commands, giveaways, logs, regulators, song requests, chat moderation, timers, and interrogations. But I looked through all that and trying to see how to do that, but I didn't see where it was. Well, see, Vicky, we're going to learn stuff together. Oh yeah, Lee, I'm ready. I'm ready for September. We're about 96, 95 days away. I'm ready. I haven't been on a cruise since January, so I need to find a rehab center for cruises. If anybody knows where one's at, it is that way. I'm ready to go. Normally, not been that long, but you know, things happen. You just have to do what you can do. All right. Let's see. Nipples on parade. Hey, it ain't Friday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Cheryl is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Scotty J Day. Hey, I wonder if we can we put it so that when they do the shirts on the head, it'll post a picture of all four of us. Would that work? Can you do that? I've never seen a picture come up, but yeah. See, I told Jen I dyed it flesh colored. That way it wouldn't be gray. Yeah, well, I'll just cover this up. The way it won't be gray. I ain't got no camel toe, Chris, but hey. I was like talking while you were at the bar at 9:30. Hey, they open at 6:30, some of them. You know, I hate for them to be standing there with nothing to do. Shermanator, yeah. We'll have to come up with something for that. I have to get with y'all. Have to tell me how to get all that stuff set up. Hey, there's another thing. So I put two things in, and both of them are working. So we're headed in the right direction. Vicky, I reckon I'm going to get your banner to run down here to show the cruises. Maybe some commercials from Scott or something. I don't know. Listen, Linda, listen. Just book it. Just book it. Book it now. Hey. I'm ready. Oh yeah, well, we'll get to the back and back. I'm gonna try to get caught up in the closer to the bottom of the chat, Cheryl, so I ain't so far behind. You know, I want to be able to catch up. Yeah, if I get too far behind, you and Ron won't never let me live that down. The day is Cheryl Day. Fan, Ron. Let's see. The sausage Chris. Hey, dear niece. Did you get your insurance stuff straight today? They woke you up? Is that Eddie? Eddie in the house? Eddie, did the NCL send you those pictures they had for what they were going to put up at the finish line at the race? You know, if you need them, they send them to me. I can send them back to you. Yeah, I got to figure out how to get them hashtags set up. I'm saying, hey, Denise. They got clips. It's just hard to get to them. Well, we'll have to keep digging, keep looking and finding. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Denise. Be careful going to work. Make sure you don't. I ain't even gonna say it. Just be careful. Have a good trip to work. So as I say something, there's something happened. They'll be blaming me. Denise. Let's see. Yeah, Chris, how do we do hashtags? Jeremy, you still in here? How do we do hashtags? I don't know if it's raining where it is at, but it hadn't rained here today, so he's either kept it or didn't send none this way, because he's been sending all the rain up here to North Carolina the last couple of days. Hashtag shirtless. Hey, Eddie. Saturday night, you're gonna have a shirtless segment in the show Saturday night. I mean, that way we know, what kind of outfit we need to have. Under commands, let's see, commands, new commands. Do we type the hashtag where it says iDiscord or exclamation Discord? Is that where you do it? Oh, and another reason, well, the reason I'm using StreamYard is I was doing what Scotty J and a lot of others are doing, using the free version. Well, apparently, I wasn't doing the free version. I was doing the trial version. So I got a lovely email from StreamYard thanking me for my annual subscription. So I figured, I'm paying for it for a year. I might as well start using it. Which I know somebody was talking about it was $45. If you do it the annual, it's $35 a month. So, but yeah, so that was just out of the blue. $400 some. So figured I need to start using it if I'm paying for it. Hey, see Liz. Eddie said it's storming right now. All right, well, Eddie, you take all the rain out before you send it up. Send it up here. Because we got enough. I need to cut grass tomorrow. I ain't been able to cut grass in over a week. And it needed it 4 days ago. So hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. Liz, Denise, we're in eastern North Carolina. We're about 45 minutes east of Raleigh, right up 95. Yeah, Wilkesboro, that's a little ways away, but we're in the same half of the state anyway. So it's a Nightbot. Yeah, it's Nightbot command, Nightbot. Let's see. No, Eddie, you can send them all right. Don't send me none yet. Yeah. All right, Vicky, you're gonna have to share that now. So okay, all right. Thanks. Thanks, Liz. Oh, there's Scott Smith. Thanks, Scott, coming in, driving, and listening. Scott Smith will be on the cruise with us, the back-to-back cruise in September, September 20th through the 28th, and then the 28th through October 4th on the Carnival Vista. We'll be going out of Port Canaveral. The first and the second leg of the cruise, both of them will be going to Celebration Key. So we'll get to try that out, try out the new areas there. Hopefully they'll have whatever bugs they might have between July and September worked out, since they'll be starting in July. Like saying, hey, Sharon. We found out earlier today that Liz is Master Liz, not Liz the Master. It's Master Liz. So she can be given a class. So I'll definitely be asking her to come up some and help us out with some things. Another thing, is how does everybody set up for their lives? How do they set up? I know, if you're a member, if you're not, maybe you ought to be. Liz and Chris has done some members only videos with behind the scenes of somewhat how their setup was, how they do the shows and whatnot. So that was really interesting, but we go a little more in depth on some of it. Oh yeah, especially after they didn't say we're going to do it. They just said thank you for your money. Saying hey to Scotty J. Turn out the goats. Well, the goats are keeping the pasture down somewhat, but they ain't out in the yard. If it keeps on, I'm gonna have to. Of course, then they'll eat all the flowers and everything else. But yeah, gets much higher. I just have to bale the hay and the grass and the hay and feed it to them that way. What? What are you on about? Stop spamming warning. I don't know about that. I reckon that's something I got checkbox somewhere. Let's see. I'm guessing under moderation. Let's see. All right. Maybe that won't happen no more. Yes, that's right. It's only going to grow back. But maybe they didn't think Linda had booked the cruise yet. I mean, listen, Linda, book the cruise and Nightbot will leave you alone. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. 18 here, only 11 likes. Woo! 18 people. That's all right. Hey, ain't that something? 18. Yeah, that's better than 2. I figured 2 be here. Count me as 1. Thanks everybody for coming. Nightbot go to sleep. See, I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all telling it to go to sleep. Linda listening, Linda listening. Book it, Linda. Book it. See, I need that video of Scotty J. Nope. Jim's already got one about Nightbot. All right, I have to go searching. Liz does have a master's. What is your master's in, Liz, or do we want to know? Yeah, I probably got the same BS that you got, Eddie. We probably got it from the same place. We talk about it in footy time. I would have talked about them if they didn't show up. Laughing Eddie, Vicky. Let's see. My setup is this. I don't even give y'all another reason to make fun. Oh, come on. I mean, except for the one you got in the bedroom when you fall back, go to sleep. I'd like to have it set up in a room where that's all it is and that kind of stuff, and maybe I'll get there. But right now I don't have the room or room with the internet access to do it. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Brain. StreamYard told me you had 20 hours. You're on number 19. Yeah, I wish you'd have told me that. It didn't tell me that. It said thank you. All it told me was thank you. Got smacked. Hey, Alice, thanks for coming. Under chat moderations, you can change the sensitivity to Nightbot. Well, let's see. All right. Well, all I see is those things where you can disable or not. So I disabled everything except for the blacklist words. I'm scared I would learn the word if I left that on. But maybe that's what you're talking about, cutting those off. But I think a while ago when it got on Linda, I think because it symbols and that kind of stuff was enabled. So that's what I cut off. Nightbot spanks people. She's a sensitive beach. Alice saying, hey to Vicky. Little baby. Hey Eddie, I hadn't seen, but did you make that taco video? Show everybody how to make tacos tonight. Alice saying, hey, folks saying, hey to Alice. Let's see. All right. Glad you got there. All right, Denise. Have a good night. Alice. Danny. Linda. Bye, Denise. I'll book that cruise when I get a miracle or a sugar daddy, whichever happens first. Well, hey, Linda, you may find your sugar daddy on that cruise. You know, have you thought about that? You know, go on a cruise, you might find you a sugar daddy that likes to cruise because that's why he's there. He's just looking somebody to cruise with. I mean, it's worth a shot. They went the wrong way. Let's see. 18 drunk sex offenders, bums, and some extra circling activity. Saying, hey, Linda, hey, back to Alice. And Alice. Speak for yourself, Eddie. You can't even sneak into a live with this crew. That's wrong. Her master's in dealing with you. I can see that. I can see that. Chris, I'm kind of a little worried about the 2027 cruise after the other night. Crystal said her and Liz may just kick me and you out somewhere. So we're gonna have to watch it. All right, so now I see what y'all say about the things jumping, because I'd already hit them and it jumped up, so I was still clicking on it. Hey, Ron. Psychology, whatever that means. Industrial psychology. I reckon that means some serious crap. It is in Baker. Alice. Alice. Let's see. Oh, the other day in talking about different people and stuff, I'm gonna show y'all. I caught Ryan the other day. He was in, I think it was Vicky's chat he was in, and he was talking about he was working and what did I do with it? Or maybe I ain't gonna show you. No, it's gone. Oh, there it is. There it is. Said he was working, so he couldn't talk much. But I found him. I was looking at on cameras around beaches and stuff, and let's see how that. No, that's wrong. So he was there on the beach instead of working on his FedEx truck. Hey, that was something I forgot to turn on, y'all. Why don't y'all tell me about that? And I need to do this. There. Now y'all can see it. So that's where he was when he said he was supposed to be working. But he won't. All right, back to the chat. Disable everything except links. All right, let me get back. That. Ooh, no, I don't want that. All right. Done, Jeremy. I'm here. What day is it? Cheryl, this is Tuesday. Cheryl's day. Tomorrow is Scotty J Day. Saying hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Saying hey to Eddie. Yep, see? Even your wholesome person said it's Cheryl's day. I think Zach's probably got a flag he puts out that says Cheryl Day on Tuesdays. Oh, to Alice. Let's see. Lights keep flickering tonight. That's what was happening last night here, Eddie. Hopefully everything will go. Y'all won't have no real bad storms and have any damage or anything. Won't lose power. Hey, Flutie. Got it. All right. Well, thanks for coming, Sharon. Thanks for stopping in. Yep. Stay safe, Eddie. Strong man. Wholesome Zach. That's right. Wholesome Zach. Shermanator. Scott. Hey. You ain't late. We're still going. Everything's all good. Folks trying to help me figure stuff out. We're gonna get there. Bill, thanks for coming in. Saying hey to Scott. Sharon, good night. Vicky getting on Scott because she was here first. Before him, not first. Scott was first last night. Saying hey to Webster. Scotty. Scott. The most wholesome man on YouTube. All right, all right. I reckon you go on a trophy with your likeness on top of it. And Bill, Alice, CCA. That she was sleeping. Won't you repeat? what Cheryl said. Cheryl Scott. Man, it's something to keep up with the chat. No more than I got in here. I can imagine some of y'all just, Scott, I don't see how in the world when you're doing the Thirsty Thursday and the match game and you might have 50, 60, 100 people in there and somewhat trying to keep up with it. How in the world do you keep up with that? Keep up with that chat that it's not terrible behind. Like it would take 2 days to catch up to it. That's the truth. That works. We'll be in the casino. As long as the runners are in there, we'll be good. Let's see. Ooh, Scott, she made your hat today. I need to get a hat that's got hair in it. That's what I need. CNS. We'll figure out how to make it do something when y'all put hashtag CNS, and we'll make some others. Yeah, FedEx. Fed up is more like it. All right. Chicken burrito. Chicken burrito. All right, and I got to act out all the videos. I don't have them. Eddie said it was Sunday, Cheryl. It's Taco Tuesday, according to Alice. Alice, did Eddie have them tacos ready when you got home? Cheryl's Day. Tomorrow, Scotty J Day. Chicken bread. Keep hearing it in my head today. Well, now you're going to hear it when you go to bed tonight. You're going to lay down. All you're going to hear is chicken burrito. And yes, y'all can tell I'm not no singer. You ain't going to see me up there on no karaoke on the cruise. Unless Vicky's up there, then mate. Fire department trucks already went by twice. Yeah, hopefully it won't. Hopefully it's just a tree on the line or something like that. Ain't nothing bad where anybody got hurt or had a lot of damage or anything. Eddie says he's the real angel of Zach's Wholesome. Cat. Let's see. You're kicking butt and taking that first line. Hey, I'm just ecstatic that some folks are here, stop by, look at it. And like I said, this more or less I just wanted to get up here and let y'all know kind of what I was thinking, what some of my plans were, and see what we can do going from here and see what kind of interest may be in it. I know you do videos and vlogs and everything of stuff that you want to see and you want to do, but you like to have other people interested in it to look at it too. So that was kind of where I was thinking at and that thought process. So maybe we can make that work and we can all learn some stuff together and help some of the newer people. I mean, we got to have some other people to do some YouTube stuff when all of us on the cruise together, I reckon, so. I mean, I hate for YouTube to shut down for a week with all of us. Because, everybody can't do lives from the cruise because it'll crash the internet on the ship. Nightbot's still working a little bit. Words are hard. Yep. just talking, period. Well, I know, Eddie, and like I said, I made Danny a mod the other night in the premiere when I was in YouTube. So I mean that, I just clicked the three dots. There it was moderator, boom, done deal. Well, now in StreamYard, I don't see that. So can I make somebody a moderator in StreamYard, or do I have to go into YouTube to make the moderator? I will definitely make some moderators when I find out, y'all teach me how to do it. Scott got it down to a fine science. I wish it. Oh yeah, ain't no doubt. He like I said, it's amazing how he can keep up with the chats and stuff that he does. Oh yeah, see how many people I can hit in the head with a blue wrench. You need to at least half of his tokens. Yep. Yeah, I feel like Scott ought to be getting paid to do what he does. Yeah. I mean, he is. He's got to be from Transylvania or somewhere, because he don't never sleep. He's always up. You get in alive, he's there, or he comes in. It don't matter. He's there. So I told him the other day, he goes to work to sleep, I think, because that's the only place he can sleep. Because when he ain't at work, he's on YouTube doing something. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Oh, there he is, Vicky. Chicken burrito. Oh, no, he started cooking the beef after I got home. I had 3 tacos. They were delicious. All right, Ed. I reckon you're going to say you didn't want to do them ahead of time, so you want to be hot when she got there. Right. Hey, Vic, if I got up there, it wouldn't bother me. I hear myself talk all day long. Y'all the ones that's going to have to listen to it different. I'm not staying home to watch, Vicky. I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm not gonna say I'll be down the hall, because you told everybody what floor you're on. I ain't saying where I'll be, but I'll be on the ship. Yeah, I made card and inspired. Oh, cool. Do it from YouTube, not StreamYard. All right. So that answers that question. So let's see, let me go see if I can get this. Pull it up here. All right. Come on, computer. Let's see. So all right. Let's see. All right, that was a few that was just happened to be popped up on when I logged into YouTube. So there ought to be some more blue wrenches flying around. Y'all watch your heads. Let's see. Yeah. Trying to catch back up where I was in the chat. See, it ought to leave a little arrow or something. The last one you were on. I reckon that makes too much sense. Oh, well, okay. Let's see. There. Yep. All right, Scott's Midnight Toker. I don't know if he was doing as much midnight token. It keep him up for a little while, but he's gonna crash after a little while. I'll get with the real BCD. I don't know that he's got a channel link. I don't think he's got a channel. He just watches. But I'll see, double check with him, make sure. So is there a reason I decided to wear a shirt or not? Yeah, it's just, well, I just got through eating, and it's a little early. So, and I didn't know that everybody could handle being shirtless, two times in less than a week. So, got to stretch it out a little bit. I was waiting to see if, Saturday night, if Eddie's going to have a shirtless segment on his show. It'd be all right then. It'd be a week, so they might can handle it then. And of course, too, I didn't know if Chris was going to be shirtless, Friday night, or if you were going to be shirtless Friday night. So I didn't want to, overload it too much. So. All right. Well, if you got to go, I certainly understand. I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Spotted Mushy. Subscribe. See here. Scott is addicted to YouTube. And we're all enabling. Yeah, we're enablers. We're enablers. Oh. What is that? Chicken, pork, bacon. Chicken, eggs, bacon. Man, looking on the computer and then looking up at the TV, it looks a lot different. A la carte. We're on deck 5. Find us. All right. Well, we'll sure be around. What kind of, does everybody decorate the doors to let us know who's there? We always decorate ours. That way we can find it when we're coming back late that night. 3 tablets and a phone. So you keep up by 3 tablets and a phone. Man. Let's see. And computers. Yeah. See, I got a couple of you. Game Boy streaming from Cousin's channel. All right, let's see. Darn, we already 54 minutes. And y'all still here. Ain't that something? Yeah, Eddie, you got promoted. I'm gonna double your salary from what I paid you last week. Yeah, we are all addicted. What's this blue rinse do? It makes you look like Danny. Yeah, but he can put you in timeout too. Hey, Zach, I figured give him a little power. As much stuff as he got going on, he'll forget which channel he's doing. He'll do stuff on mine too. So it's for turning nuts. But Zach in timeout. Yep. Where you're at the moment. Who's the teacher now, Zach? No detention for me. Oh, all right. Hey Scott, don't you have a live tonight? Is it 9 o'clock? Is that when it is? I think that's what I saw. Just got an idea for a card. Zach, who's the Toad character? Let's say yes, Linda. Too many nips. We don't talk about who shall not be named. Nipless Tuesday. Scott says, I'm not going anywhere. I was telling Linda, I got to go back and look at the card. See, Linda thinking Ron, Zach, Princess Peach, and Yoshi can play along too. Sammy from Mushy. Yeah, Scott would do good as a cruise director. With his energy and the way he does things and all the time wide open, he would do good as a cruise director. Especially he'd wind up getting us discounts to go cruise with him. So that'd be even better. Past our bedtime. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for the little tips here and there you give. I'm sure we'll be asking some more. Oh, Vicky, I think I'm getting close. I think I'm getting close to the bottom. Let's see. Okay, all my neighbors on the way over. I got now. Well, all right. Thanks for coming in, Linda. And remember, book the cruise so you can find your sugar daddy. He will be challenged on the ungrouped cruise. Oh, hey, V. Hey, I did. I made it to the bottom. All right. Alice saying, hey. All right. Well, hey, that worked out. I made it to the bottom, and we're about 59 minutes. We're close to the hour mark. Like I said, really, I just had wanted to get up here tonight, dive into the deep end, jump in the pool, and see what we could do. And like I said, going forward, I reckon we'll plan on Tuesday nights at 7 for right now. See how that goes, and we'll somewhere along the lines we'll fit in some cruising and hang out, and like I said, try to get some guests to come up, do some collabs, and talk about how to start a YouTube channel, build a YouTube channel, what it takes to do that, the ins and outs, software, equipment, all that kind of stuff. And we'll go see what we can do with that to help each other grow. These 197, so that means I'm 3 away from 200. Maybe we'll get there. We'll get there. But hey, it all takes time. It's all consistent. And at least that's what I think. It's just consistency of doing stuff and being there. If you're not consistent, then people lose interest and find other people and other places to go. So, Ryan's here. Ryan, before I go, I need you won't hear while I go. the other day when you were in, I think it was Vicky's chat you were in, and you were talking about you was in meetings and you're getting sidetracked and that kind of things. I actually caught you. I found where you were. I was looking at some webcams, and let me get up here, get back to find it. There we go. So I found you on the webcam, so I wanted to show you that we caught you and knew where you were. I saw you there. You were on the beach, park looking out over the water instead of working. So just let you know we knew what was going on. So, but thanks for coming in, everybody. Again, thanks. Oh, Bill, thanks, Bill. He's 198, so that means 2 away. 2 more. Maybe we can find 2 more folks to stumble in and hit the wrong button and subscribe. But we'll do it again. Like I said, next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Same bat channel, same bat time. Thanks for everybody for coming in. We'll see y'all in y'all shows. Thanks.